Hello, everybody. This is your dear narrator from Pens of Dread, and I am coming at you with the very first and hopefully not the last channel update. I don't plan on it to be the last. I actually have a lot of long-term plans for this channel, and I hope you'd stick around to check them all out. With that said, I'm bringing up a list here. I'm trying to do this in a one-take or one-take-esque because, unfortunately, my schedule is a lot more packed than I'd like it to be right now. With that said, here we go. Got my list, and we're going to go over a few things you can expect from Pens of Dread in the future. So, first thing up is new short stories. You can actually expect a few new short stories, probably not in the near future, but definitely within, definitely before the end of the year. You're definitely going to hear more about that soon. All right, and now the one thing I am focusing on is fleshing out old short stories. As you may or may not know, we have just completed our 30 days of October, and I've released 31 days of October, but I've released 30 videos of 30 days of October, essentially just full of short stories, 30 short stories, very poetic short stories. They rhyme, but they're in a much more story-based form, so there's not necessarily a lot of rhythm there, but they're definitely short stories worth listening to. I'm gonna flesh those out. And with some of our newer stories coming up, I am gonna keep some of them in that kind of poetic form, but I'm also gonna branch off from there towards much more traditional stories that are gonna be longer. So expect longer stories in the future, not the near future, but the near future, whatever, however you take that. Improve with new sound effects as well. This is the next thing you want, is slowly over time, we are going to be increasing production quality, and with that, we're going to introduce sound effects. We're also going to introduce personal scores for the stories, which we are going to focus on with redoing all of our old stories, particularly those that I currently think are in good form and are just worthy of redoing now that I have taken some time to improve myself as a narrator, and will continue to do so because I believe I am far from being a true, I am far from reaching my own personal goal as a narrator. That's a better way of putting it now, isn't it? Okay. So that's essentially what our updates are and what you can expect from Pens of Dread. It's a short update, but a good update. We have plans going into next year, plans of this year. I've spoken to a few other voice actors who have shown signs of willingness to want to do some collaborations in the future regarding Pens of Dread, which is excellent. And it just got a really lot planned that I wish I could just jump into now, but I just want to focus on what's directly next for the channel, which is the redoing all the short stories that we just completed this October. Sorry for all the ums. This is unscripted, obviously. Prepare to see one of the short stories we have done in the near future with its own sound effects, possibly penned a bit differently for improvements, as well as having its own personal score. That's coming your way, and of course everything in it is going to be production-wise improved across the board. So keep your eyes out for that. Thank you for sticking around with Pens of Dread. Like, subscribe, all that great stuff. And sincerely, guys, I appreciate you tuning in.